Oh yeah, dinner means lunch. Forgot that. I should see if Otto is around and still wants to eat with me. I think he's working by the guest house below the abbey. Oh, now I can click this book. I wonder what Prior was doing with his book. The library of the University of Five Churches. The Hungarians call it PEX. Doctor of Theology, George of Gran. Did he steal this? Ah, the Speculum Astronoma, Albertus Magnus Defense of Astrology. Okay. Sloppy bookhand. Couldn't have been... It's definitely his handwriting between the lines and in the margins. Is he notating the text for the university? Is he notating the text for the benefit of future readers? In any case, it's a thorough commentary. What's this? It looks scribbled, not like him to be so sloppy. He didn't even blot the ink dry. Libra, Capricorn, Aries, all astrological signs. It's written below. Greek to be sure. That doesn't make any sense. It's not even a word, just a jumbled list of letters. Must be some kind of cipher. What's the key? Wait. The vowel I found has Greek letters on it. They must be connected, but how? The outer ring was marked with alchemical symbols, but this cipher has astrological symbols. There's something I'm missing. I suppose I'll figure it out in due time. But I'll copy this down now to reference later. Okay. Copied it down. Nice. Alright, where was this dude I'm supposed to find? Working below the abbey. Okay. Between the guest house and the abbot's house. Where? Oh, there. Okay. I see. So more or less at the stable. Okay. And I'm here. Alright. Okay. Man, this place is hard to get through, I must say. Go away, can't you stay busy? Not really, what are you doing? Mind your own business. I'm only curious, and curiosity is a virtue. You're nothing but a snoop and a windbag. Piss off. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you again anyway. Oh, he just says, what? What? Good day, Master Maler. Ah, Andreas, good to see you. I trust Clara gave you my message. Afternoon, Andreas, Otto. Clara did give me your message. Sorry I missed you this morning. I was still asleep when you came by. Ah, the abbot really lets you get away with anything, doesn't he? Leave it be, Otto. I'm hungry. Let's pray. Bless us, O Lord, in these your gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ your Lord. Amen. 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 How did the morning treat you? Not too bad, thanks. I hurt my damned hand splitting timber to replace a bad beam in the abbot's house. Select food item to eat. Oh, that's their food. Almonds, sheep's milk cheese, or rye bread. Let's eat some almonds. It's not that bad of an entry. It just galls me that the abbot bleeds us dry and we're expected to do work here when it suits him. Let's eat the cheese now. Oh, it's not all that bad. I get a lot of good work from the abbey. Casting pilgrim's badges isn't really smithing, but I don't mind. Anyway, I saw you walking with that Baron Rothvogel in the meadow on your way up here. What's that all about? He was here to check on a commission. I understand he was friendly with Father Mathis. He was, though Father Mathis had some misgivings about the Baron. What kind of misgivings? That he fools around with young women. He's married, of course. Yeah, I got some rye. Otto, it's only gossip, and it isn't Christian to spread rumors like that. It's not gossip that he beat up that farmer a few years back. Old Raining. May he rest in peace. Okay. Well, I wasn't there, so I don't know. But if he did that, then yes, it speaks poorly of his character. We had a long conversation on our way up here, but he didn't mention anything about that. What did you talk about then? I mean, no offense, but what does the nobleman have in common with an artist? He talked to me about my work. He's fascinated by both art and books. Of course, that's what he's interested in when he's at the abbey. If he's in Tenzing, he's chasing girls or harassing peasants. And because he's friendly with the abbot, no bad could ever come to him. It's galing. This bitterness and envy are not good for our Christian souls, Otto. It's not envy, Andreas. No one should get away with what he does, what this abbey does. No offense to you, Andreas. I don't have any problem with the books the abbey makes. I mean, I never did learn to read, but if people are paying the abbey to make them, it doesn't bother me. No, I understand. I see why people resent the abbot's rule. He's a harsh lord. Did you see that? Did you see that Bar's sheep escape the grazing fields again? No, but I'm not surprised. Martin was supposed to fix the fence, and he probably did a bad job at it. He's always in a foul mood, and he could be the laziest soul in Tazing. He couldn't even hold a hammer properly. Married and a father at such a young age, and he barely lifts a finger for his wife and child. On top of that, he's a damn thief. And before you say it, Andres, it's more than just gossip. Look at him over there by the guest house. He's probably figuring out what he can steal with the least amount of effort. I admit he seemed less than helpful when I saw him this morning. I doubt he'll ever amount to much of anything. Speaking of the bearer's sheep, their ewes are shorn and the women will be spinning it soon, Otto. I got it, Andreas. No need to tease. What God wants to happen will happen. Looks like a storm's coming. We should probably get back to it. Right, I'll catch up in a moment, Andreas. I think we're gonna have a private conversation. Andreas, say hello to Eva for me if you get a chance. That's her. Of course, I'll try to remember. Isn't that thing Isn't this like the thing longer? Anyway. I should return to work in the scriptorium. Until later. Back to work. Oh no, it's raining. But is it raining tacos? Is he gonna tell me to piss off again? Yeah, he is. What a jerk face. Well, what's going on here? Hey, it's Carl. Oh, hi, Andreas. Hey, Carl, you seem busier than usual today. I'm behind in my work. I went to the shrine of St. Morin's this morning to pray for his aid. Patron saint of Tassing legend states that he is an Egyptian-born commander of the Roman legion who converted to Christianity. Okay. The candle I lit had all but burned away. I was there so long, now I need to catch up. You go to the shrine very often? I usually go every autumn for a good harvest. Now that Helena's pregnant, try to go pray every week. There's Helena right there. Alright. Her mother had trouble in childbirth, so I've been praying visits to Morin's hand and Satia's shrine to pray for their aid. I hope the saints hear your prayers. Thank you, so do I. We're not gonna say rude stuff. God bless you, Andreas. Hello, Brother Mathal. What are you doing out here? I thought you were aware of the addition to my role as Curacau's sacrist. I tend to the shrine. He is the patron of Tassing and Curacao both, so it is my duty to ensure his reliquary is well cared for. The shrine is always beautifully kept. Whenever I visit, I always leave inspired. The martyrdom of St. Morin's provides inspiration to us all. You are familiar with the life of St. Morin's, are you not? I've been reading more about saints from far off. I am surprised you have neglected Tassing's patron, then. He was born in Egypt. You ought to learn something about him while you're here. Something. By all means. He's widely known as the martyrdom of the hands of the Romans. He protected a town of Christians from slaughter, and in turn, he and his legion were decimated. What do you mean his legion? Wouldn't that mean he was a Roman soldier? Yes, he was a Roman citizen and led a legion made up entirely of Christians into Bavaria, which we can click on. When he refused to kill the Christians, even though they were traitors to Rome, the emperor had his legion massacred. Most of the pilgrims who visit come knowing only this, if anything, about his life. However, Tassing venerates St. Morin's because he was one to convert the town and save it from destruction. I had no idea this town was so old. Indeed, he and his legion were snowed into this pass, and the townsfolk refused to aid them. The daughter of the town's leader, Satia, was moved in spirit and snuck from the town to convert. She led Morin's to a spring, and as soon as she was baptized, the snow melted, revealing all manner of fruits. Morin's and his legion were saved by this miraculous gift. The town was converted, and the rebels fled into the mountains. So how did his hand end up in... The Roman soldiers dismembered him for fear he would resurrect like Christ. The Christians of the town fled with his body so they would not be further desecrated, and his hand was preserved there. What an astounding story. Thank you for the history lesson. You're welcome, Master Maler. God bless you. Until later, brother. Okay. That sounds weird. Doesn't it? You can hear this, the rain. It's raining tacos. Let's talk to this guy. God bless you. Is your boy Jerry recovered from Easter Mass? Rudiger? Is his name Rudiger? His name's Rudiger. Oh yes, it's a bit of a strain, but a worthy sacrifice. Well, if the Lord could give us all on, if the Lord could give us all on Easter, exactly. Have a good day in the scriptorium. Have a good day singing, Rudiger. 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 Back to work, I guess. Hey, stop looking at me. But I doc this work. I don't know where to start. Inconsistent spacing, rough strokes. You're working like you want to see this place closed. Brother Pryor, I am working to the best of my abilities and I dispute your criticism. I may not be fast, but still have my talent, praised be to God. And Brother Guy, why are you still working on this page? What's wrong with you? Normally, you're so reliable. My apologies, Brother Pryor. I will work harder. Yarrow, I can't believe this. Baron Rothvogel has come to check on his progress, and this is all you have? You should have finished this months ago. Is your mind so corrupted by age that you didn't notice the seasons have changed? Well, you're not the one who will have the answer for it, so why should you care? Typical. Excuse me, Prior. I believe your point is made. Andreas, I will remind you that I am master of the scriptorium and you are a guest here. I agree, Brother Prior. Brother Piero's work is unacceptably slow. You are insufferable, Brother Guy. Oh God, give me the patience to endure this. Please, everyone. This is my work and I accept responsibility for it. Prior is right. Well, here he is. Prior Fury. Is it mine? It must be, yes. It is, my lord. I can explain. No, I don't want excuses. I've come all this way, and I have to be honest. I expected more. It's nowhere near finished, and the style is, well, it's very old-fashioned. I thought I made my desires clear. I feel like my generosity toward Kearsarge is being taken advantage of. Am I a fool in this sad story? No, of course not, my lord. Never. We can fix this, of course, of course. We only want to accommodate you. Ah, Andreas, good to see you again. Good to see you, Lorenz. I'm gonna use his first name. My lord, if you please. Father Gernot, why not have Andreas complete the rest of the illustrations? He's clearly capable. Well, my lord, why not have Brother Guy complete it if speed is your No, I'm not talking about the script. That's fine, but the art, the illustrations. I want Andreas to do the others. Of course, I mean if Andreas is alright with it. Well, I will do what I have to do. there we have it. I hope this allays your concerns, my lord. Excellent. By the way, Father Abbot, I am still welcome on your table for supper. Naturally, my lord. Wonderful. I'd like Andreas to join us. My lord, I've already made supper plans with the Drucker family in town. Nonsense. You will eat with them, and you can eat with them any day. I'm only here for the evening. Well, Father? Well, that would be quite unusual. Unusual not. I doubt that my good friend, the Prince Bishop, would deny additional guests at the table. What do you think? I understand. Yes, you're right. Of course, Andreas may join us for supper. I look forward to it. Okay, I thought I had other plans. I was right. I did have other plans. You had this plan. You must have put your hook in the Baron this morning when you ambushed him in town. That's beyond ridiculous. Listen to yourself. Brother Prior, Andreas is not to blame for any of this. I am. Yes, you are, and you've embarrassed me, the abbot and the abbey. No wonder we don't get. Oh, Guy, you're just a. He's an ass. He's an ass kisser. He's a brown noser. That's what Guy is. Guy, can you stop flattering the prior for 1 minute? If anyone is embarrassed in here, it's you. Brothers. If you please, Sister Zdina and I would prefer if you keep the noise down. It sounds like Samson slaying the Philistines in here. Of course. Get back to work, everyone. Well, that was not wonderful, but there's nothing to be done about it now. I'll finish my work here and wash up in the lavatorium for supper at the abbot's table. I didn't really have a choice. Vespers. Man. Where do I go? Oh, the abbot's house? Wait, where's the, how do I, oh, I gotta go here and wash up. Okay, and then I go to the abbot's house. Why don't I just like stand in the rain? Isn't it over here? Oh, it's right there. I mean, I guess maybe that's what I'm doing? There's some flowers. Oyster, no. Oh, there it is. Andreas, I'm so glad you'll be joining us for supper, though the circumstances aren't usual, to be sure. I won't be able to speak with you, none of the brothers will, but it will be good to have you with us. It's a shame, I always enjoy your talks. Now, the same doesn't apply to you at the Abbot's table, you can talk all you like. Though I wouldn't recommend it. Father Abbot does not look kindly on idle chatter. I hope I don't make a fool out of myself, these men are far above my station. I wish you could take my place, you deserve the honor. Anyway, I'm sorry for how the prior treated you. It's not fair. It's humiliating. Oh, no, my son. There's no need to worry about me or my pride. All I need is a taste of humility from time to time to keep our feet on the earth. No, Andreas, you are my pride. I cannot claim to have taught you much, but I am proud to have known you in your work. You is in green. And when you leave us all at Curacao Abbey behind, you will call upon your friend Lorenz, the Baron Rothvogel, to help you in your career. He's wrong. He's wrong about you being slow. Don't trouble yourself over it. Time passes for us all. Things change. The future will ride over the present. You need not fear it, any of it, as long as you remain true to yourself and God. Now, I must hurry to the refectory to join my brothers. I will see you inside. Refectory. Washing our hands. It's good hygiene. Have some good hygiene, right? Now I assume I go to the abbot's house. Oh, I go to the refectory, which is where? It's not right there. No, that's the cellar. Refectory. Oh, it's a dining hall. Andreas, glad you could join us. Thank you, my lord. Father Gernot, Father Thomas, Prior Bierink. Simon Peter answered, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Oh, the Gospel of Matthew, wonderful. Jesus replied, "Blessed are you, Simon, son of Jonah, for this is not revealed to you by flesh and blood, but by Father in heaven. And I tell you that you are Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not overcome it." Have you read Matthew much, Andreas? Yes, I will give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven, where whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you lose on earth will be loosed in heaven. And then he ordered his disciples not to tell anyone that he was the Messiah. Whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven. Reminds me, Father Gernot, have you read anything by Martin Luther? I can't say that he has some incredible ideas about the church. Brilliant, I think. My lord, is the meal to your liking? I believe I remember you enjoying our quail on your last visit. Quail? My God, Father Abbot, the quail's fine, but don't you think Luther's ideas are worth discussing? He was trying to change the subject. Denied. He's talking about the future of the church, shaking things up in a way I don't think we've seen before. Father Thomas, you see value in his ideas, don't you? My lord, I mean no offense, but I do not. Brother Mathau, yes, how appropriate. What are your thoughts on Luther's attacks on the church sale of indulgences? Baron, please do not involve the other brothers in this conversation. Fine. What about Andreas? Certainly a man who attended the same university as Martin Luther can spare some thoughts on his work. Why not? Where should we start? Screw you guys. Debate. Excellent. Why not start with the 95 Theses? Enough! Andreas, you should know better. Lord Rothvogel, you are our guest and held in high esteem, but you have worn out my patience. You will not be discussing Luther's work with Andreas, Thomas, Mathau, or any other brother. Is that clear? I suppose, Father, it is your abbey, but you're taking too much offense at this, and you're far too afraid of change. Whether it's from Luther or someone else, reform is coming to the church. You had better accept it. What? Oh, look at the ink splatter on that word. That's interesting. Neither you nor Martin Luther dictate the change of the Holy Church on their whim. This talk is beyond insulting. It's blasphemous. Outrageous! How dare you! I see. I have overstepped my bounds, and I suppose I have ruined everyone's supper. My apologies. In spite of this unpleasantness, I will make good on my manuscript payment and the donation of my copy of Historia Tassia. If you cannot accept that, what the future will bring, perhaps it's time for you to come to terms with your past. Well, no need to overstay my welcome, fathers, brothers, Andreas. Good night. Why, Andreas? Why did you enrage him? I expect better of you. Now then, I must ask you to leave so I can speak to the brothers in chapter privately. Brother Piero, please accompany Andreas out. I will take my leave as well. Good night. Ah, we ruined the day. Good for us. Don't worry about Father Gernot and the Baron. I'm sure they will be fine by morning. I hope Father Abbot can see that the Baron's heart is in the right place, even if he picked the wrong time to express himself. That seems unlikely. It may be so, but we must never lose hope. In any case, I do hope the Baron respects the Abbot's wishes for the rest of his stay, for everyone's sake. Brother Piero, what do you think of Martin Luther's ideas? I know who Martin Luther is. I already clicked that. I accidentally clicked. Ha! That was for younger and wiser men than me to decide. I am just a monk, thank God. Good night, my son. Alright. It's sleep time. I should get some sleep. There's a lamp still burning in the guest house. Lawrence must be awake. I wonder how he's doing. And what's he thinking? He's a baron, but he couldn't have expected that. He couldn't have expected that to go well. The storm doesn't seem to be letting up anytime soon. I should get back to the... Wait, what am I... What? What am I doing? What's the blue, by the way? Oh, that's the menu. I don't want that. Can I knock on his door and have a chat? No, I can't. It's locked. Alright, I guess I'm going home in the rain. And I don't have any rain gear. Huh? Yeah! It's a ghost! Are you alright, Master Maler? I believe that I may have just seen a physical manifestation of a spirit. A ghost? There must be a better explanation than that. Well, I'm not here to tell you what you saw. Wouldn't be the first time people have seen ghosts around these parts. Have you ever seen one? Usually around the ruins. Who knows how many restless Romans lie beneath these stones? Well, I think I found Chopin's last lost sheep. I'm gonna head home. Take care, Master Maler. I will, thank you, Till. Hey, it's a flower. I can look at stuff. I can go to the mill. Yeah, it looks broken, too. Ah, no! Pale horse, still on the floor. Hello? Are you alright in there? Matins, the pale horse death. Sister, listen to my voice. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Yes. Yes, Father, I hear you. Am I here? Is this now? Yes, you are with us, and this is now. I apologize, Andreas. I imagine that must have been quite alarming. Is she alright? Yes, she is. Sister Amali is a mystic, gifted with visions when God sees fit to give her one. Some are more frightening than others. What is she doing there? Does she live in the church? She lives there, yes. I'm a little surprised you haven't noticed her before. If you came to Mass more often, you would see that I give her communion through a window to her cell. Her cell? She is Anchoress, a religious hermit, so devoted to God that she has enclosed herself in a cell next to the church. She is dead to the world, but continues a life of prayer and religious contemplation. And sometimes, ever so rarely, she receives great and terrible visions. Is she local to Tazing, or is she a nun in Kursau? Neither. She came here from Benedictine Abbey in Lower Bavaria after it burned down, and I am her confessor and caretaker. My anchoresses are not literate. I write down their visions to help interpret them. I thought all of the monks and nuns at Kursau could read, even Brother Volkbert. Look, there's Volkbert. Thank you, Father Thomas. I must rest now. Of course, sister. It sounds like she is in a great deal of pain. She is. She feels a pain that is both physical and spiritual. Her spiritual pain comes from her revelations. They come and go. I try to resist them as best I can. The physical pain comes from a deformity in her spine and aching in her joints. I know of no cure for that, save prayer to the Almighty. Sister Amali was saying she had a vision of death. Could someone be in danger? Oh no, don't rush to judgment. Her visions are divine and powerful, but they could have many meanings. Some of her revelations take years to comprehend. Some may never be understood at all, as God wills it. Still, the argument at dinner was quite troubling. Perhaps it has cast a shadow over our thoughts. Now then, the ghost sister appears to have fallen back to sleep. I must prepare for bed myself. Good night, Andreas. Good night, Father. Yeah, I feel like a lot of stuff is getting set up right now. We're getting introduced to characters, to concepts. Wait, where am I going? Do I want to go here? No. Town Commons. I remember how to get home. Luckily there's no sheep. There's no sheep anymore. Okay. Everyone's sleeping. It's getting late. I should get some rest. Go to sleep. Oh man. Time to get back to work. It's still raining. Boo. Wait. Shh, it's alright, Ursula. Good morning. What happened? A storm rolled in during the night. It hasn't let up all morning. Clara and I have been doing what we can in here to keep us all from washing away. Peter and Jord are outside trying to deal with the flooding as best they can. Oh my, is the farm in danger? It's always in danger with this much rain, but we've lived through worse. Whatever happens, it will be as God wills it. We must have faith in Providence and endure what is to come. Oh, I have some food for you. Sweet. Here, sorry I couldn't prepare anything more. Thank you. Otto wanted to say hello, by the way. Oh, did he? Haha. Good, thank you. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas. Try to stay dry. Thank you too. Good luck. Whoa, I just disappeared. Andreas. Are you doing alright, Peter? It is. It must have broken in the night. Some of our sheep escaped. We'll have to track them down later. This is the way it always is. Rain falls on the Abbey and rolls downhill to us little people. Well, it's hard to blame the Abbey for that. That's just how rain works. There's a reason we're down here and they're up there, Andreas. Anyway, I have to get back to this. See you later. Stormy morning. Man, look at how weird those pigs look. Those are some weird looking pigs. I don't know why, I don't know. Those pigs look so weird. I will never not think those pigs look normal. Let's talk to him again. Hello, Andreas. Good morning, Andreas. So, Otto and Eva, huh? Yeah, what about him? How's our courtship going? Doing fine, you think? I'm not a gossip, Andreas. Otto practically asked me to be his messenger. I am trying to understand how things stand. Did he really, or did you just assume the part on your own? You started picking up poor habits during your time in passing, Andreas. It can't be the Gertners. Peter is stern. Maybe the monks talk too much. Well, if you ask me, I think Otto's being quite slow about it. Oh? He's old enough already not to be smitten like a boy. They both like each other. It seems to me if you found the right person, you should go for it. That's what I would do. What stopped you? Well, that's personal. You just haven't found the right person? No. I do hope to find someone to have at my side as we build a family. God has not given me this blessing. Worry not, it could happen at any moment. One hopes so. I must get back to work. Enough talk. Until later. Less talk, more running through water. Oh no, it's a puddle. I can't walk through the puddle. Oh, it's a puddle. Oh my god. I'm gonna die if I walk around it. I guess we'll walk around it. I have to go through damn pretzels. God be with you, Andreas. Seems like we have a good spring storm, though I hope it lets up soon. Good morning. I'm sure it will let up soon. As God wills it. Yurich, I paid Gert for last week's pumpernickel. Sorry to make you wait for it. Here's Gert. Or Grat, rather, not Gert, Grat. It's no trouble at all. Please say hello to Lucky. Of course. Now I'm off to home. Was Lucky a person? Helen has about a month to go before her child is due. Her last one was hard. We didn't make it. God rest his soul. I just want to give her the best chance she can have. It's in God's hands. Trust in Providence. Always, Ulrich, but I'll do what I can to help. Why make the Lord do all the work? I must be off now. Good day to you both, and Andreas, stay out of the rain. Until later. Do I go north town, or do I go this way? It's a cat! That's a weird looking cat, too. But I can pet the cat. Hey, I made it past the puddle. Yeah. These chickens are out in the rain. Oh, that's lucky. Father, I've said this before, but it isn't good that the water drains here so quickly. It's affecting the foundation. It needs to be looked at. I understand, but if you dig here, you may be disturbing the bodies decomposing in the yard. Of course, Father, but they're going to be dug back up again anyway. Yes, but why disturb them unnecessarily? It's your church, Father, but you can't put this off forever. The foundation's going to crack. I understand. Perhaps after some of the bones have been moved to the ossuaries. Thank you, Lucky. Ah, good day, Master Maler. Good day, Father Thomas. Father Thomas. Everything all right with the church? Oh yes, Lucky was again reminding me of the dangers severe rainfall can pose on the foundation. God looks after his flock, but sometimes the pen requires an earthy hand. We'll be taken care of. God be with you, Andreas. And with you, Father Thomas, until later. Okay. Well. Forest? I can go to the forest. What if I go to the forest? Ooh, that's definitely a forest. I can go to Smoky. Oh, look, there's a bunny. There's a squirrel. Man, all the animals look really weird in this game. I must say. They do. Let's see if I can see a ghost again. Hey, it's you. Hello there, Master Maler. Hello, Till. Bumped into any ghosts lately? Not since we last spoke. Good. Have you ever seen a nicer view? Don't get sights like this in the cities, I expect. I can't say that Nuremberg has many Roman ruins, no. Oh yes, Tossing is full of them. Quite the marvels they are. I don't pay much mind to the writing on them, but as I can't read Latin myself, but you might enjoy giving them a look. If you do, you'll have to tell me if they match the old legend I read about. What sort of old legend? Well, when Father Mathis was an abbot, he would let me borrow books from the abbot's library. I think I read through half of that library before Father Gernot became abbot. He and Father Thomas were strict about which books could be read now. Books should glorify God, they said, not discuss the old pagan ways. Still, the accounts of the Romans in Tassig are my favorite. That old book talked about how the Roman knight, Gallus Metellus, defeated the Riti, I think it was. Heavy snowfall had him caught in the very valley, barbarians on all sides. Then Mars sent a wolf to the night. Instead of killing the beast, he followed it to a magical spring with trees covered in all sorts of fruit. Oh, I see where this is going. Mars provided the wolf in the spring. Gallus Metellus founded Tassing after defeating the barbarians to honor Mars. That's where all this came from. It sounds a lot like the story Brother Mathau told me about St. Maurens, without the Roman gods, of course. I hadn't thought of that. Both were snowed into the valley, weren't they, and saved near a spring? I wonder if it's the same story. I don't know about that, Master Maler. A lot of stories get mixed up over the years. It might be all a fable, but I enjoy the story all the same. It's nice to feel you're connected to those who came before you, even if it's only by the land you live on. Books connect us to the past we could hardly imagine existed. Well said. It's been good chatting with you, Master Maler, but I better get back to work. I'll let you know if you find any particularly good books in that library, alright? I will. Until later, Till. Alright. He said, oh! Martin! Look, we can click that and see it's him. What's he doing? Hey, Martin. Eat shit, Andreas. And he sneezed. I think he just got me sick. I should get to the scriptorium. If not, will give me an earful if I'm late again. Yeah, well, he can suck it. God be with you, Andreas. Are you still preparing to leave, even with this weather? The weather's unfortunate, but the Baron's wife will be arriving today. What's she look like? She looks like that. My lord intends to depart as soon as she arrives. How long have they been married? That horse looks so funny, too. Look at that horse. It looks like a person in a horse outfit. 7 years now. She's a fine woman, a true lady. I was hoping to bid farewell to the Baron before he leaves. I'm sure he would appreciate that. He spoke highly of you before he went to bed. He was glad you were willing to bait him at the supper, even though he's sure the abbot will hold it against you. The abbot is too conservative. I find it best to ignore him. Well, I wouldn't want to anger an abbot, but I'm just a servant. Would be fair to say I found the Baron's favor. Oh, he didn't like that. It would. My lord bade me to give you a token of his friendship on his absence. He says it's a small thing compared to future commissions, but he hopes that you will wear it with pride. Oh, I got a thing! What an extraordinary plan. Please thank the Baron for me. In fact, I will wear it right now. Okay, I will keep it secure until I have clothing worthy of wearing it. As you wish, of course. Where is your master gone, then? He went for a walk early this morning. He didn't say when he'd be back. I hope he returns soon. The rain is turning everything to mud. My lord might surprise you, Andreas. He never minds getting mud on his boots. Of course, I'm the one who has to clean them. Baron seems to be quite an unusual man in many ways. Ah, it may be so. I only know him as my lord for these last 7 years. That reminds me, did you see a short, surly-looking young man in a hat on your way this morning? Ah, that can only be Martin Brower. I might have gone with sullen or whiny, but yes, it's him. He ran past me in the meadow as I was walking up the hill. He was quite in a hurry. Ah, that would explain my lord's missing rings. You believe he stole from you? Not from me, no, from my lord. 1 gold, 1 silver, a handful of golden, and a book the Baron was planning to give to the abbey. A book? Yep. I believe so, yes. I went to pack the Baron's things and they were missing. The boy is a known thief. It wouldn't surprise me if he's responsible for the missing rings. That would explain it then. Regrettably, he had ample opportunity for this theft. Yesterday I caught the boy with the hat, Martin, I suppose, peering into the windows. I could have admonished him at the time, but, well, he seemed harmless. It's a shame. I hope the Baron won't be too put out. My lord is a man of some means. He wouldn't miss the gold or the rings. I do think he would be upset about the book. He was quite excited for the abbot to see it. In any case, I must finish preparing the horses. It was good talking to you, Andreas. Of course, I hope this rain lets up for you soon. God willing. Until next time. Until then. Now. Well, Martin's probably gonna get in trouble. Serves them right, I guess. Why would he take a book? The book was the mistake. Taking the book was the mistake. Dingus. Oh, rain has finally stopped. Oh, the rain is going again. Alright. Oh, this is wonderful. The rest of the Abbey is soaked and there's not a drop of rain in here. Good thing the Abbot had Otto replace the roof of the scriptorium and library last month. With a cal... What's a calefactory? Communal warming room. They're usually attached to a cloister. And Curacao is part of the old abbey and therefore connected to the old scriptorium. It keeps the monks warm and the library dry. Cal factory next door, we can stay warm while everyone else is cold and wet. Instead of bragging about our good fortune, you should think about your brothers and sisters and pray for their health and safety. Brother Eye Dog, aren't you happy that the books are safe? Other guy's mirth at the misfortunes of our brethren has quenched the flame of joy in my heart. Huh? We have the grumpy old monk, but where's the nice one? Brother Piero, haven't you seen him yet today? I did, before Brother Guy arrived, but Piero left to speak to the abbot some time ago. What? Why is Matho ringing the bell? Can't be Terce already. I pray it stops soon. Such a cacophony is an assault on my frail ears. I'm not stopping. It's not stopping. I suppose it's mean we're being summoned to the chapter house. God give me the strength to endure the rain. It's 50 feet, old man. You'll live. God give me the strength to endure this man. I'm right. I'm working on my thing. It's still not stopping. What's going on? This can't be because of the storm. Let's just see what's the matter. Where am I going? I didn't even say where I'm going. Are they kicking me out? Oh, I see. It's this thing. There's a nice fire here. What the heck was that? There's like a scream. There's like half a scream. That was weird. Oh no, is our guy dead? Did Piero die? I think something terrible has happened, Master Andreas. Stop screaming. Oh, jeez. Oh, that doesn't look good. Is that the guy? What's happened? Yeah, I think it's the Baron. He's been more than hurt. Please, Father. Where is Brother Florian? Have him come quickly. Be silent, brother. Brother Florian, if you please. I'm sorry, Father. There's nothing to be done. He's dead. Ah! Sister Marguerite, calm yourself. Sister Gertrude, please take Sister Marguerite back to the garden. Yes, Mother Cecilia. God protects us. The Baron was a friend of the Prince Bishop of Phrasing. Oh no. Why is he so worried about the Prince Bishop? The Abbey is old in more ways. In one way, its existence offends some of the church. We are far enough from the Rome and Mans that everyone forgets about us, but this could bring unwanted attention. No. Florian, how easily do you think you could dispose of this body? Father Abbot, what are you saying? Why are you questioning me? Why are you wasting precious time? You want to see the soldiers of the Prince Bishop march up our steps and fling your brothers and sisters out of our home? Silence! Quiet! Calm yourselves, all of you. Father Abbot, Baron Rothvogel's manservant is already preparing to leave. His barren wife would be here in a matter of hours. This is not the time for rash decisions. Yes, you're right, forgive me. But then what will we do? We must send the Baron's man to the court of the Prince Bishop in Freising at once. Mother Cecilia, the Baron said the Prince Bishop's archdeacon was in Innsbruck for the Imperial Diet. Even better, swift action will silence any whispers of impropriety on our part. Given the Baron's stature, the Archdeacon will undoubtedly come to investigate immediately. We must cooperate with him fully and pray for a speedy resolution. Yes, good. Thank you, Mother Cecilia. Brother Volslav, please detain Brother Piero in the cellar until the Prince Bishop's man arrives. What? Brother Piero? Why? I'm gonna say nothing. He was caught in flagrant in blazing offense, indicating an individual has been caught in the act of committing a crime. Covered in blood with a knife in his hand. Father, do you really believe that Brother Piero is capable of such a foul deed? Yes, capable enough when motivated by anger. I had no anger against the Baron, Father Abbot. I simply came across him like this. No anger, not even for insulting your work and forcing us to give it to Andreas. This is not a subject for debate. When the Prince Bishop's man arrives, we must not be empty-handed. He wasn't angry. Anyone who got in the Sutorium even knows that. Even Guy knows that. Be quiet. This is not your affair. It is my affair if you're going to make me part of Brother Piero's supposed motive. I am through debating this with you. My decision stands. Brother Volslav will detain Brother Piero in the cellar until I say otherwise. Flagrante? I can't pronounce a lot of these words, so I just mispronounce them. That's what I do. Brother Florian, please escort Andreas out of the Abbey. Andreas, do not show your face here again until tomorrow. Do you understand me? This is ridiculous, but yes. Andreas, listen to me. I sympathize with you. I don't think Piero did this either, but this isn't the time to push the Abbot. I'm sure the other brothers and sisters believe Piero is innocent as well, but the Abbot is worried about the Prince Bishop's attention. If you have any recommendations, I'd love to hear them. Take a few hours to calm your nerves and your mind. You need to think clearly. Go to the drunkards, eat a good meal, and come back at No, 3. Nons. We'll have much time, but tap on my window with a small stone and I'll let you in. Let me in for what? To examine the body. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be Sherlock Holmes.